What's your random advice? Keep one eye closed when you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night to save your night vision. This is why pirates wear eye patches. I remember seeing this in a show episode. They used eye patches to save night vision to be faster than the other. If you love someone abusive, set them free. If they return, set them on fire. I died. Did you die by being burned alive? Is someone else taking this man's advice and using on the person it was given to? That's quite cold. Well, maybe hot in his case. Brush your teeth. Twice a day. Control plus Shift plus T opens closed tabs. What? Oh geez, if you didn't know that, it might blow your mind to know that clicking the middle button on your mouse on a link opens it in a new tab. Yeah, I knew that. I usually have like 40 tabs of Chrome open from looking at Reddit post comments without wanting to leave the home page. Sometimes, winning an argument is not as important as understanding an argument. Don't let your ego get in the way of being happier long term. A wise person can entertain an opposing view without adopting it. The advice my mom would give me whenever I was stressing out about a problem. Can you do anything about it right now? If yes, go do it. If no, deep breathe. Stop stressing about it, and when you can do something about it, do so. It puts into perspective the urgency of the issue and also my own power to take action. The ability to apply advice to your own situation should be a skill that everyone develops. To be able to think critically about any given situation and what people say and how it relates to you and your situation is a beneficial ability to nurture. I've had this outlook for a while. And it's good, as long as you can accurately determine your value. I tend to underestimate how much of an impact I could have on a situation. Or how much I could achieve. Then never attempt it. For example, I am not a huge fan of my job right now, usually an event planner. Currently just filling in wherever needed in the company. I want a new job, but I feel like the value I could provide, event planning skills, isn't something that people are looking for. So instead of looking for something new that I would enjoy, I just sit here and hate myself for 8 hours a day. Also, sometimes big life-changing events can happen, a person close to you passing away, house burning down, whatever. I tend to underreact to these things because I know nothing I can do will change what has already happened. I guess my approach is to use the, well, what can you do about it? Outlook when very stressed or anxious. Led by example. Much of what children learn is through the way you live, not how you tell them to. If married, keep the fights clean and the sex dirty. Never get involved in a land war in Asia. But only slightly less well known is this: never go against a Sicilian when death is on the line. The best advice a contractor ever gave me was to get a detachable shower head if you have little kids. It makes bathing them so much easier. And my wife may or may not masturbate with it on occasion. So if I have little kids, a detachable shower head will make bathing them so much easier. And your wife may or may not masturbate with it on occasion. Got it? Love is not enough. Commitment has got to be there. The only people who have to enjoy the wedding are the people getting hitched. Everybody else's opinion can go honeymoon with itself. If you know what I mean. Don't pick a major. Pick a career. Find out what major will get you a starting job in that field. Then go for that major. 4 years of crap is worth it to set yourself up in the right way. Once you have that first job, and you keep it long enough, your college transcript means almost nothing. Taking advice from random people on the internet is a dubious proposition at best. The third advice would have been more helpful in high school. Lol. I still have no clue what I want to do. Just ask yourself one simple question: if you had $1 million and didn't have to work, what would you do? If you said nothing. Just remember, you don't need $1 million to do nothing. Look at my cousin. Broke and don't do shit. Always keep a jacket, towel, and change of shoes in your car for emergencies. Bottled water and several $100s. If you can. Debit and credit cards are awesome. Yeah, but there might come a situation that you need cold hard cash. And, to all the folks who think, what if my car gets stolen? Mate, your car just got stolen. You have much bigger concerns than $300. What if my car is worth like $300? Keep as much cash in your car as you'd reasonably need. but no more than you could reasonably spend. In an emergency, I don't ever have more than $100 in cash on hand. So I keep about $20 in my car. Comes in handy when you least expect it. Many states in the United States still have little to no restrictions on the ownership of a flamethrower. This is the kind of information I'm looking for. Take mixed signals as a no. What's right is right all the time even if no one is doing it. What's wrong is wrong all the time even if everyone is doing it. Don't try to act like you're so special by hating something because it's so popular or overrated. It'll only make you look like a loser. Also, don't go acting like you love something and are the biggest fan of it because it's popular. You'd also look as big of a loser. Just saying. Stop giving people unsolicited advice. Take a look at the way you communicate with people. If you only ever reply with advice, with regards to what the person is saying to you, chances are that after a while they won't want to talk to you anymore. People want to be heard, not told what to do. So listen. After years of honest mistakes, I'm finally learning this. Thank you for the next reminder. Stop spending more than what you earn. And remember that kindness goes a long way. Even better, beware of lifestyle creep. Getting a raise doesn't mean you should go buy that Mustang you've been eyeing. Plan shit out. If you are starting to play guitar, start using your fretting pinky as soon as you can. Also, all the magic is in your picking hand, not your fretting hand. Sometimes love isn't enough to keep a relationship going. I learned that the hard way with an ex. Love was never the issue. We loved each other passionately. The problem is we weren't compatible. Compatible means way more than love. In real life. Don't mix friends and money. Before borrowing money from a friend, decide which you need most. American proverb. That's perfect. My dad just used to say don't lend money to friends if you care about getting it back. This is why people who borrow money from you try to become your friend afterwards. Firstly to get some more and secondly to hopefully never having to give it back. Never take decisions when you are angry and don't make promises when you are happy. Never go grocery shopping when hungry. Always say, thank you, to anyone who helps you no matter how insignificant that help may seem. Being thankful for any and all service allows others to know that they contributed to your happiness. It makes the world a better place. Live from a place of gratitude. Be kind to those you pass on the way up. You might encounter them on the way back down. Just because you can, doesn't mean you should. Don't let social media and the 24/7 news feeds lead you to think that the world is going to shit. Many factors including poverty, war, famine, and crime are all getting better. It just doesn't seem that way when we are constantly plugged into everything. The unfortunate counter to this is that climate change is still growing worse. All our actions and plans are merely attempts to contain the devastation. That's not a counter-argument. It's just another true statement. 1. Save. 2. Eat less. Move more. 3. Be confident in who you are. 4. Enjoy the moment. 5. Set goals. I'm assuming you meant move as in be more active and exercise, but I'ma just take it as move to different places because that's also a good experience. If you must pick your nose and scratch your ass, do it in that order. Rinse and repeat. Never trust a fart. Learn to feel the difference between a pre-fart and pre-shit. Never keep chocolate in your pocket for extended periods of time. The expressions on your face are more important than how pretty or handsome that face is. Thank goodness for masks because lately I feel like my expression is a pretty constant distortion that shifts between, what's that smell, and, who ties this guy's shoes when he gets dressed in the morning. Be kind to everyone. It will pay off at some point if not immediately. So true. I always walled myself off the everyone and I was very lonely. Then I started to put in effort with my relationships and I started to make friends almost instantly. Try this for one day. Stop your thought process at, I want to try that, or, that would be interesting, so that you don't stop yourself from doing something you feel genuine interest in. I see way too many people talk themselves out of things. I think painting sounds fun. But I'd be so bad at it. I'd go on a jog but people would stare at me because I'm fat. I wish I still, something they enjoyed, but I'm an adult. So. Nobody's last words have ever been, you know. I wish I'd enjoyed life less. Quote. Like what you like as long as it's not hurting anyone. Be passionate about your interests. Talk about them all the time. Have fun. No one really knows what they are doing. Move forward like you already have what you want and you'll be halfway there to getting it. Even the VPs of top companies have no idea what's going on. We might as well fake it till we make it. Great advice.